Hi crafters, welcome to the double moss knit stitch tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm using my 6mm needles and paint box yarn, Simply Decay. To start knitting our double moss stitch, I'll make a slip knot. Then from here, I will cast on 10 stitches just to illustrate how we're going to make this stitch. So cast on 10 stitches, and this is another way of casting on that I find to be very easy and also gives a nice finish or a nice edge. Okay, then bear in mind when you're starting your project, make sure the starting or the cast on or casting on row is tight so that you don't have a loose edge. But usually my tension is pretty loose, so I'm going to keep casting on till I have 10 stitches on my needle. The double moss stitch is made by stacking knit and purl stitches on 2 rows. Then on each row you're going to still alternate 2 knit stitches and 2 purl stitches. So to start us off, I'm going to knit 2, 1 and 2, then knit, then purl 2, and 2. So you're going to do this throughout your first row. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2 till the end. And for the second row, you're going to repeat the same stitches but on the opposite side, on the wrong side. So that will be 2 purl stitches and 2 knit stitches. So at the end of those 2 rows, you're going to have the 2 stitches stacked on top of each other. Then purl 2. So I'm going to knit and purl till the end of the row. But now I'm done with my first row. It started with knit stitches, 2 knit stitches, then 2 purl stitches, 2 knit, 2 purl till the end. So I started with 2 knit stitches and ended with 2 purl stitches. Turning on to my wrong side, what I will do is, the stitch shows it's a knit stitch on the wrong side. This is when I ended on the right side, I ended with 2 purl stitches. Now on the wrong side, when you turn your work, a knit stitch is a purl stitch on the wrong side, and a purl stitch is a knit stitch on the wrong side. So these are 2 purl stitches, and our stitch today is a double moss. So I'll make 2 knit stitches on the wrong side. Then after that, I'll make 2 purl stitches so that I have my stitches stacked on top of each other on these 2 rows. Then 2 purl stitches, then 2 knit stitches. Remember, our knit stitches look like V's and our purl stitches look like bumps. That's the easiest way to tell them. And if you get lost while you're knitting these stitches, this is the best way that you can tell what stitch you're supposed to knit next. Then 2 knit stitches, so far you can see 2 knit, 2 purls, 2 knit stacked on top of each other. And then again on the opposite side, it has the same effect. Again, I'll knit row 2 till the end and show you how our double moss stitch is forming. Done with my second row. I've ended it with 2 knit stitches. I started with 2 purl stitches. Now when we move on to our third row, this is now where we're going to alternate into our purl stitch on the right side. So we've had 2 knit stitches stacked on top of each other, then 2 purl stitches, then 2 knit stitches. Now I'm going to alternate and knit. Start with the purl stitch, then knit stitch, purl, and then knit. So for this one again, start off with 2 purl stitches, purl 1, then 2, then knit 2, and then purl 2. So again, you continue this way till the end of the row. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, making sure that on this row your stitch is opposite to the one in the row below. So far you can see now it's coming along. We'll have 2 knit stitches and then a purl stitch. Again, I'll do this till the end, then show you how this looks at the end of row 3. I've gotten to the end of my third row, whereby I've alternated from the first 2 rows. This one shows the first 2 rows were in knit and then purl. The next one shows the first 2 rows were in purl, then knit. So again, going on to the 4th row, I'll just do the same stitch as I did on the 4th row. In this regard, after turning my work, I'm going to start with purl stitches, purl, and then knit, so that we have row 3 and row 4 as having the knit stitches stacked on the knit stitches on the next row. Again, just knit, purl, purl 2, and then knit 2. So that's row 3 and row 4 look the same, but look opposite to row 1 and row 2. The moss stitch and the seed stitch are very similar in that you just alternate the knit stitches and the purl stitches in a row. The only difference is the way they differ row to row. I have my V's, then my bumps. Below the bumps I have my V's. Then I'll keep just knitting till the end of row 4. With row 5 and 6, what you'll do is you'll continue knitting as the way you did with row 1 and 2. Then row 7 and 8 is the same as row 3 and 4. Here's how it looks like after a couple of rows. You can see purl stitches here then knit stitches, then purl stitches, knit stitches. Again, basically the double nose stitch is about stacking your knit stitches and your purl stitches on top of each other. Let's compare this to seed stitch. Our seed stitch, we just alternated the stitch, the purl and the knit in each row. Then on the next row again, I alternated it as well, forming little patterns that look like seeds. They are basically the same in the sense that you're alternating these two stitches, but it also depends on the variation you're taking. In this case, 2 knit stitches, then 2 purl stitches in one row, then you stack them again on top of each other on the next row. It's also a very pretty, easy stitch for you to start with as you're learning to knit, and it makes really nice projects like a scarf or even a blanket or a sweater as well. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Please let me know if there's any stitch you'd like to learn, then I can make a tutorial for it. Thank you for watching again. Please remember to support my channel by liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. See you on the next one, crafters.